Hey folks, we're here with your midnight reading, starting in a couple minutes. Now we're ready to get started. This is Skrilla with a Tarot of the Stars reading with a hot take on celebrity news and reviews. It's Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. Oh my God. Okay, tonight's reading is about Pete Davidson and his ex-girlfriend, Cazzie David. Um, this is for entertainment purposes only, and all information proceeds go to Saturday Night Live. Now let's get started by allowing me to channel the base god up in here and rolling these three astrology dice um, to guide my focus within for the fans of these celebrities. So we have the third house, and then we have Aquarius for the astrology. I was like for the horoscope, and then planetary designation is a south node. Okay. So we're gonna start with this. We move on to this deck. We have Pete Davidson, birthday November 16th, 1993. Cazzie David's birthday was May 10th, 1994. So I'll leave that in here too to use for just precious reading here. And I was recharge the deck. Then we were shuffled. I was doing a 4 card pull again. Team white and then we were bottom of the deck. I was like to hobble with the guidance rate. And then we got cards. And also, um, well, cards and also shuffling up. And then we're saying we're going to shuffle the deck. We're going to shuffle. Search. I was like, I will cut it and shuffle a couple of times. Okay. I read out straight out the big a level of confidence in the pull rate and the shuffling rate. And then we'll move like this. Sauce. You ready? We're in about Pete Davidson as ex-girlfriend Cazzie David, and then we'll leave reading in here to uh, to break over to I would like to let our fans be understanding what it is that we are learning about doing these things. 6 and 1's upright, 7 ones reverse. And the star is the 17 Arcana card in the reverse. And Judgment, which is 20 upright. Okay, and we'll also check on it. Okay, 5 of Swords upright on that. So, these about the reading here that has to do with myself and Cazzie David being able to be friends eventually. We were already supposed to know each other, but it didn't actually quite work out. Though, so far, the stability rate of the situations that they were supposed to let me lead, it's used greatest amount of professionalism, performing and all that to cash in on a job I starting in a while. But it wasn't really okay to. I was like, it just wasn't okay to worry about doing anything by letting it involve Pete Davidson instead. Well, it was fine. I was like, I don't have a problem with Pete Davidson. I didn't really ever have anything bad or wrong to say about the guy. But I was like, yeah, it was. I was like, it was in here that they were discovering myself. Okay, it's called discovery rate action. And then it haven't been in there that anybody that no one see me do anything that has to do with performing at all. It's not true. I do have a way to be mean about all of that type of stuff all the time. And then I do have rhythm sleep and all. I have a rhythm going on and all that. I'm not really worried about that. That doesn't bother me at all. It bothers other people. Um, he is worried about pretending that it bothers him, and he don't even know me. But he never seen me do anything actually. No, either. And then it turned out that he's worried about bothering with replacing me, and then didn't really do anything but left me behind also. And there was no cadence type of thing going on where he could figure out what to do about fixing the fact that he forgot my name. He forgot my name anyway. So it was like not okay for them to do anything but leave me in what to do. They had done that. And then left everyone air about it too, making them not sure what to do about my name. You know. And then there wasn't anything left else to do except buy into the fact that he worried about telling people I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm not sure where he got that from. I was like, forgetting my name doesn't have anything to do with whether I ever read it, um, whether I have any talents going on here, over here. Anyways, and then it was, but besides the fact he had never seen me do anything, anyways. And then I performed at Carnegie Mellon University where I went to college for art teacher, and then that had to do with extracurricular activities rates that I got to perform in, though, which are enough for someone with a way to hire or cast me or get me involved with it. It was enough for them to make a decision on that, and then it was enough for them to make a decision on it. Pete Davidson was not involved with them about their decision making, placating at all, and left it alone about asking questions or trying to figure out where did they get it from anyways, that it was okay for me to be performing. And then it was okay for them to all leave it alone. They will have to leave it alone because I didn't really meant to do anything but have left that alone myself. Also, Actually, I do have experience, and I have a rhythm and all. I've experienced and all. I don't really meant to be bothered with him or raking me over and over again as if he knows what to do with me. He never seen me do anything, and then he's not really involved with making those type of decisions either. And then he don't have any money to offer me either. So it wasn't really fair for him to do that to me. End up blackballing me from being mean about leaving Maryland and getting away from the bad situation that I got stuck in because into. So we was in about the bottom of the deck, five of swords upright, and then this card has a lot to do with why he don't really know what to do with me at all because he let people stab me and him in the back all the time. And then I guess they figured out it could do with that, but it doesn't. It doesn't actually have to do with that. You know, it had to do with the fact that I kind of had a crush on Pete Davidson, actually. You know, that's what it had to do with. And then I kind of had a crush on him for a while, and then it wasn't really okay to do anything but go to the jail about somehow I don't remember. Though I didn't. Well, I had not remembered, and then it came back into my life where I was worried about what to do about it. That he stole my job from me in the meantime. He was present and available to understand that I was around. Yeah, he knew I was around. And then it wasn't really okay for y'all to leave me alone about Cazzie David because she was like worried about helping me leave them people in Maryland alone. They were so mean to me and kidding me. So we're gonna close out our reading done. Ellie the base card rated over. Again, I know y'all are mad at me, but he has not been in here to see me do anything in order to end up with a decision to be made about that. And he doesn't really have a way to cast or operate me or discover me either. And where I was like, where would the money be at? He don't have that either. He don't have a way to be mean about it. Anyway, even with Bupkis, he wouldn't have had a way to be mean about it. It would have been someone else dealing with me about something like his show, Bupkis and Bumpy. Okay, so we're gonna close out then, and we're gonna be leaving him alone, and then we're gonna leave him alone and gather over and hope that those who is okay with dealing with me and casting me and hiring me and all and discovering me will get in touch with me instead of Pete Davidson worrying about it. That and raise professionalism is raised over and back to the base guard repeat and then left over and back again. All right, I'm gonna cut out now. Good night. See you. I'll see you next time. Talk to you next time about this Pete Davidson and his exes.